Hey there, I'm Sabrina and I'm a staff member here in the Toronto office with ACORN Canada, and I'm here today to show you this really cool new tool that ACORN has come up with called Get Organized. If you're watching this video, you're probably already pretty familiar with our main site, acorncanada.org. So you can actually access Get Organized through our main site. You just go to the top toolbar here where it says Acorn Resources, scroll over that, go down and click on Get Organized, and it should pop up in a new tab. You can also go directly to getorganized.acorncanada.org, and it takes you to this really cool new digital resource called Get Organized Acorn. So on the main page of Get Organized Acorn, you can see kind of why organize, and it'll take you to our About Us section, how to build a group, know your rights, and also some tools and resources, or you can access them at the top bar here. So I'm going to take you first to our About Us section of the web page. I know if you're watching this video, you're already pretty familiar with what Acorn is, and you probably want to get organized yourself. But just a quick refresher, ACORN Canada is a tenant union and a community action group organized across the country, made up of low to moderate income people fighting for social and economic justice and, honestly, winning changes. And I won't get too much into it because I really want you to check out the website for yourself. It has kind of like a more in-depth About Us section here, and then if you scroll down, there is a very long list of current victories. It's basically just explaining that Acorn's organizing model does work, has worked, will work if you get organized. Again, I'm really imploring you to check it out for yourself. But once you do and once you're convinced, I want to show you kind of like the cool stuff on the Get Organized Acorn webpage. And I just kind of want to explain why we created this webpage in the first place. We have so many people from across Canada reaching out to us wanting to get organized. So we created this really amazing digital resource to give you the tools and instructions and resources that you need to get organized on your own terms. So let's check it out. We're going to go up here to how to build a group, and it'll take you to this page with kind of 4 different sections. So getting started, building leadership and quick actions, power in numbers and affiliation, and neighborhood campaigns. Basically what this section of the web page is very simple, easy to understand instructions on the basics of tenant organizing and community organizing. Click on getting started right here. Don't worry, you're not going to have to read through like some 30-page theory PDF. We're not going to do that to you. So for example, you want to get organized in your building, you're having issues with your landlord, maybe they're not doing repairs, maybe they're giving you an above guideline rent increase. So you want to plan a tenant meeting. You click view, plan a tenant meeting, and there's 4 simple concrete steps that you can take to plan a tenant meeting in your building. So under building leadership and quick actions, because we don't want to just be one of those groups, those progressive groups, you know, the ones they just have meetings all the time and they're not doing anything. We want to be taking it to the streets. We want to be doing direct actions that get results. So maybe you want to plan a building action. You can go here. Here are some very simple steps you can take to plan an action. Again, we just want to make sure that you're able to actually get out there and get started, to start seeing action and start seeing real change in your building, in your neighborhood, in your community. So I'm going to take you now to tools, because once you have the steps that you know you need to take, you want to be able to have the tools and resources that you need to actually do them. Included a tools section on the site as well. So it has things like demand letters. So let's say you have an issue with your landlord, like I was saying before, you know, you're paying your rent, but you're having problems getting repairs done, and you want to send your landlord a list of your demands so they know exactly what you want when you have that action. Or you can download it here, download the template, and then this pops up so you can literally see exactly what you need to write, edit your demands in. Boom, you've got a super quick repairs demand letter to send to your landlord. So that goes for all of the tools. We have flyers. So for example, if you want to get the word out in your building about an upcoming quick hit, you can download templates here. Just really good resources to have if you want to make a petition. Once you start taking action, once you have the tools and resources and instructions you need to start taking action and getting organized, you want to know your rights. Because if you don't know your rights, you're at a huge disadvantage. You know, you're vulnerable. So we have a whole whack load of really cool know your rights resources. I'm going to scroll down to Ontario because I'm here in the Toronto office. Let's check out a cool workshop on tenant rights that Toronto ACORN did with Neighborhood Legal Services. And you can view this whole slideshow that has a bunch of tenant rights resources. So I'm going to go back to the site here. The final thing I do want to show you is actually if you scroll right to the bottom, because although this resource is really amazing and we want you to be able to use it to the best of your ability, we also want you to still reach out to ACORN if you need help getting organized. You click here, it opens up a super quick Google form that you can fill out to get in touch with ACORN and get in touch with an organizer near you. Super quick, super easy. That's basically it. We do want you to get organized, and we want you to have all the tools and resources you need to be successful when doing it. So please check out the website for yourself, click around, check out the resources, and start getting organized and start fighting back.